Hello, ma.
Hi, Akshay. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Akshay, I'll make you the host. Can you share your screen for that MTG book?
Okay, ma'am. 1 second.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm the host. Okay, I didn't realize only.
I told you no.
Oh, 1 second. MTG. Yes, ma'am. I found the page. Share screen. MTG. Ma'am, can you see?
Once again. Oh, it started. Yeah, I can see.
Can you see, ma'am?
Yeah, I can see.
Oh, okay. We'll start.
Yeah.
Okay. Decrease in blood pressure volume will not cause the release of a. Huh?
Class and yeah. So once again, this is related to what we learned towards the end only. RAS and ANF factors.
Oh, then it is not renin. Answer is not renin.
Uh-huh.
It is not ADH also.
Okay.
Uh, Wait.
Read the question.
A decrease in blood pressure.
Mm.
ADH is anti-diuretic hormone. No,
First, what will happen when the blood pressure decreases?
ma'am.
What should ideally be released in order
ADH.
to constrict the vessels?
ADH.
ADH,
ADH only.
sure, 100%.
Ma'am, ADH will be released, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, then explain the process.
Which process?
ADH, now how? How is ADH doing it? Tell me.
Uh, that I don't remember. Oh, ma'am, it will constrict blood pressure. More pressure
How?
will increase.
How?
How meaning?
Like, how will it constrict? What causes it to constrict? What is happening there?
Oh, like that.
Mm.
Ah, wait. This I somewhat remember.
Mm.
ADH only, correct? No.
No. Answer is
No, 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 no.
ACE-mediated
No, no,
factor.
something else. Some osmo, something will this thing, no.
No. See, I told you two conditions. One, when your blood pressure is high, and one, your blood pressure is low.
No.
One is ANF, another is RAS. RAS is your angiotensin and
Oh, yeah.
factor. Yes. So,
Angiotensin will become angiotensin will convert angiotensinogen to angiotensin 1 and angiotensin
so
2
this is at what stage this is happening? Is it when the blood pressure is low or blood pressure is high?
when blood pressure is low.
Blood pressure is low.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. When the blood pressure is low, to increase the blood pressure, this is
Yeah.
happening.
That
So,
renin will convert angiotensinogen to
uh,
angiotensin 1 and then
uh,
that will be to angiotensin 2 or
uh,
something. Then that will be that constrictor.
So that means definitely there is no ANF involved there. Yes or no?
Yeah, so see, ADH is there, renin is there, aldosterone is also there, I think.
Yes, aldosterone is also there that is released
Answer
from
will be what?
adrenaline. All
Atrial,
these are related to
natri-
RAS. So
yeah,
your answer should be what?
natrial.
Atrionatriuretic factor. That is where your blood pressure is high means it will be bought low.
What is RAS?
RAS is renin angiotensin
Oh,
aldosterone system.
oh, okay. This short form, okay.
The short form, yes. So that is when your blood pressure is low to increase the blood pressure. Now, when your blood pressure is high and to decrease the blood pressure, ANF will act and it will cause the constriction. I mean, the
Yeah, when
dilation
blood
of.
pressure is high, only ANF, no atrial,
Yes. So,
atrial.
what is the question here? A
It is
decrease in the
low.
blood pressure will not cause the release of.
So atrial natriuretic factor.
Yeah, because if blood pressure is low, the rest of the things will be released except the atrionatriuretic factor, which will be released only when.
Ma'am, what?
When will the atrionatriuretic factor be
When blood
released?
pressure is high.
Correct. Okay, next one.
Which of the following is correct? Descending loop of Henle is impermeable to water. Wrong.
Okay. Why
Ascending.
is it wrong?
Ma'am, because it is not impermeable, no.
Okay.
Descending loop of Henle. Ma'am, ascending is semi-permeable.
No, it's only either
No, ascending is
permeable or
impermeable. Sorry.
impermeable.
Ascending is impermeable. Descending is this thing. So, okay, third of,
Impermeable
ma'am,
to
fourth
what?
is correct. Water.
Very good. Ascending limb of this one is impermeable to water. Correct. B is
Impermeable to
correct.
water.
Next one.
Part of nephron involved in active PCT.
Not bad. Good.
No.
Correct.
Option. Distill.
Next one.
Human urine is acidic because of water. Because of water only. No, you were told if more water, so less it will be.
Acidity in this one is because of water. That was I was talking about urine being concentrated or not.
Hydrogen ion, H plus ion for acidic.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's obvious. No.
OH minus for base, H plus for acidic.
Yes. When does this H plus ion be secreted into the filtrate? Which step of the urine formation is this?
That I'm given hint, ma'am.
The term itself has the hint.
Hydrogen.
No.
Active reabsorption. Secretion.
No. What secretion?
No, that is glomerular filtration.
Tubular secretion.
Tubular secretion, correct.
So the tubular cells will start releasing H plus ions. That's the reason why your urine is acidic. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Next one.
Which of the following does not favor the formation of large quantities of dilute urine? Caffeine, alcohol, atrial natriuretic factor, renin. Renin is milk protein.
No.
No, renin is the protein used to digest milk.
No, that is double N.
Oh, this is which renin then, ma'am?
This renin is related to your renin that is released by the juxtaglomerular cells.
Oh, why is it cancelled? 2 or more answers are correct.
No, the paper might have got cancelled. Okay, that is not the point here. Tell me the answer.
Caffeine will favor, no, ma'am. More coffee.
No, tell me something. What is the question here? They are asking that it will not favor the your concentration of urine.
Alcohol will favor.
Okay. No, wait. So when we studied about ANF and RAS, okay, I told you this, that from that portion, a lot of questions has been asked. Till now, out of all the questions you studied, 1 and 5, 2 questions were from what? That portion, right? So I kept telling you that is an important portion. Did you revise before coming for the class today?
No.
Why?
Because schoolwork.
Hey, you know that whenever we are going to discuss the
Like I
question,
forgot you were discussing question. I thought you were doing next chapter.
oh, we didn't discuss question, no?
Last
So
class. I know.
definitely I'll do that, no?
That's what I thought we'll do next chapter.
Yeah. So from next
Then
class
seven
onwards,
chapters
make sure.
completed. So I was like, oh, okay, next chapter today.
No way. I won't skip
Ready
this
for
question class. I will make sure you're learning. Otherwise, you won't apply. That's why. This book will lie there itself. You will never touch it.
no, ma'am, not like that.
Okay. Coming back to the first question. In the first question, we learned that your RAS is going to include ADH. Yes or no?
Hmm.
What is ADH for?
For this thing, I forgot his name. Diuretic hormone.
It will prevent the loss of water from your body through urine. Yes or no? Correct. So here, what they're trying to say is that, like the like here also they're talking about something that is related to dilution of like urine. So when will your urine get diluted and when will it be concentrated? Whenever your blood pressure is low, generally your urine is going to be concentrated.
Mm. When
Okay,
blood
so
pressure is
that is
low,
a part of the
when blood
RAS
pressure is
system.
low, ADH will act.
Correct. ADH will act. Yes or no?
The urine will be concentrated.
One second, one second, one second, one second. No, 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 no. Which of the following does not favor this one? Yeah. So whenever the ADH hacks, the urine will be concentrated and not diluted. Yes or no? So definitely, if anything that is related to RAS will also do the same thing. So the answer should be renin.
Why, ma'am?
So basically what happens is that renin is the enzyme which is going to make sure that the reabsorption rate of sodium increases. Yes or no?
Oh yeah, it helps in reabsorption of sodium.
Renin indirectly produces aldosterone,
Hmm.
and aldosterone will make sure that the sodium
Urine is
and
concentrated.
potassium ions are taken back into the this one.
And urine will be concentrated.
Urine, yeah. Basically, reabsorption will cause urine amount of water to increase. So as a result of which, no, wait. What am I saying? Reabsorption of sodium. Oh, uh, correct. So in order to bring up the body, this one, what is it called? The blood pressure. Okay, the ions have to be like taken back. So what will happen is in this case, the urine will not be diluted. It will be concentrated. Okay. So as a result of which into the body, there will be a lot of water that is taken back, but the urine will not have water concentration. So its answer is renin.
Whoa.
Did you get it?
Ma'am, one more time you tell, ma'am.
No, you didn't get it. No, just make me the host once.
Okay, wait. Stop.
I will open that slide and show you the system so that you will understand it a bit more better.
Change host. Ma'am, you are officially the host
Thank you so much.
of the meeting.
Thank you so much. This was session 4, no? Final. It's loading. We'll just see that image so that it will be a little more clear. Which session was that? Was it the fourth session or the
Ma'am, 4.
4 only, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Got it. Let me just share this thing. So can you see this image here?
Ma'am?
Can you see the image here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is the image of RAS. So that
Mm.
is renin angiotensin aldosterone system.
Mm.
This comes in play whenever your body blood pressure is low.
Mm.
So when your body blood pressure is low, your kidney, that is the juxtaglomerular cells near your kidney, is going to release renin.
Mm.
Your liver will have angiotensinogen.
Mm.
Okay, so this angiotensinogen is converted to angiotensin 1 by renin. Okay.
That much I understood.
Yes, then angiotensin 1 will convert into angiotensin 2
That
and it will
angiotensin 2 will
cause, correct, angiotensin 2 first will cause the constriction of the vessels. So it's called as vasoconstrictor.
and then blood pressure will increase.
Blood pressure will increase. Apart from that, it will do one more thing. It will go to the adrenal gland and cause the release of the aldosterone.
Aldosterone will increase more water reabsorption, so urine will be more concentrated.
Yes, water reabsorption will increase. So as a result of which, the urine will get more concentrated. So whenever this renin system is in place, always remember that the urine will be concentrated. That means if your blood pressure is low, when the process of it increasing, urine always will be concentrated. Is this concept clear?
Yes, ma'am.
The exact opposite will happen in the atrionatritic factor. Okay. So here, as per the question, it says that, what was the question? Yeah, it says that which does not favor the dilution of urine. So that means it should be renin only, no?
Because natriuretic factor will dilute the urine.
Correct. Atrionatritic factor will dilute. Now that we are here, you will see ANF also. So that there's no doubt on that. Where is the ANF? I'm not able to find it. There it will be the vasodilator. That's the difference.
Oh, same thing.
Same thing, but
instead of constricting it, it'll expand it.
So in the case of ANF, what will happen is this ANF is released by the cells present in the heart whenever your blood pressure is high. So what it will do is it will cause the vessels to dilate. As a result of which your blood pressure is controlled.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so when this dilation happens, when it comes to the kidney, there the urine will be of the normal concentration. But it won't be as concentrated as it is when your blood pressure is low. Did you understand the difference now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool. Now I'll make you the host again. Now you're the official host. You can take up.
Thank you, ma'am, for bestowing the host. Ma'am, what can you see now? Can you see?
No, it does not. Now I can see.
You can see MTG.
I can see MTG, yes.
But it's sharing is paused.
Okay, next question. Sixth one. So now onwards, don't get confused, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You will see, like whichever part I told you is very, very important. You will see a lot of questions from that area. And still they stick to the same set of places from where they ask questions.
Move your mouse and move my screen. Move your mouse.
My mouse.
Like on the screen, like click on the screen and move it.
Yeah, I'm using my phone, so I'm like finding it difficult.
Move my screen. Yeah, ma'am, you are only moving, see?
I am moving.
Yeah, it's my screen. Like if you move the page, it will move. See, you are moving. You are writing.
Okay.
So you can only move on.
No, you can move. Start now. Next one.
Proximal convoluted tubule from nephron. With proximal tubule means it will be more concentrated. What will happen in the proximal convoluted tubule? What all happens? Tell me. In the tubules, reabsorption secretion takes place. Secretion or reabsorption? In this reabsorption. Reabsorption will take place in PCT
That means things are removed from the filtrate. What are the things normally removed from the filtrate in PCT?
Proteins.
Then?
No, proteins, vitamins, nutrients.
Apart from that also, important things are there. Like all the amino acids.
Yeah, and then electrolytes are secreted, no?
Electrolytes are also removed, yes or no? Yes. Whenever I am removing any solute from a solution, what will happen to the solution? Will it be dilute or will it be concentrated?
Dilute.
It will be dilute. Now, what will happen if PCT is not there? These solutes will be removed or will not be removed?
Concentrated it will be. It won't be removed.
It won't be removed. So what do you think should be the answer?
More concentrated urine.
More concentrated urine, correct.
That only I told first, because I'm a pro.
Yeah. That's because we already discussed this question during the session.
No.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Which of the following increase in sodium reabsorption and decrease in distal convoluted tubule?
Yeah.
Sodium.
Sodium, yes.
Aldosterone.
Increase in aldosterone levels.
Increase.
Okay, so whenever aldosterone level is high, will your urine be concentrated or diluted?
Whenever aldosterone level is
high, will the urine be concentrated or diluted? Diluted, okay. So, it will be diluted, Rara?
Correct, ma'am.
How will it be diluted?
Because more reabsorption of sodium. So more solute is removed.
Correct. So what is your answer?
Increase in level.
Increase in?
Aldosterone.
Okay, good. Next one.
Correct option, which was correct. Animal with excretory organ.
Yeah, I think we discussed this in general.
Ma'am, how will I know this, ma'am?
Yes, it's very easy. See, first one is spices.
For housefly, it is not roe is fish, sea or river.
Roe is fish. Yes, it's spices. So it's going to be what fish? Freshwater fish.
Freshwater fish. So it does not have nephridial tubules.
It does not have nephridial tubules, as well as it's going to release ammonia. Yes, it is going to release. What about the amphibians?
Salamander.
Salamander is an amphibian, right? So what excretory organ does it have?
Kidney, ma'am.
Correct. And what is it going to release?
Urea.
Okay. And what about housefly?
It has
malpighian
tubules.
It has malpighian tubule. Excellent. So, and it's going to release what?
Urea.
Uric acid, urea, or ammonia?
Urea.
Are you sure?
I don't know, ma'am.
You don't know. Okay. Cockroaches release urea or uric acid?
Uric acid.
So what should be the answer for housefly then?
Uric acid.
So what is the correct option here?
Salamander.
Correct. Next one.
Whoa, what a legend.
What a legend.
I'm becoming too good at biology.
Yeah. I can see that. Hey.
The maximum amount of electrolytes in water, 70 to 80% from glomerular filtrate, is reabsorbed in the PCT.
Excellent. Good. Next one.
Which of the following options give the correct categorization of 6 animals according to the type of nitrogenous waste they give out?
This is ZGPC. Option A is definitely wrong. As soon as you see itself, it's red. Humans are ammonotelic. Is it so?
No, humans are ureotelic.
Then that is wrong, no?
Ma'am, option C is correct. Amphibians are ammonia. Frog is also amphibian, no?
Once again. Are all amphibians ammonotelic?
No, frog is ureotelic.
Frog, which version is ammonotelic? This also I told you.
Aquatic frogs.
No.
Tadpole.
Tadpole, exactly. When it is in its larvae form, that is when it is
what a legend I am. Option C. Aquatic amphibians.
What a legend were. Option
C.
C. Okay. Good. That is the correct answer. Next one. Okay. Tell me why option B is not correct.
Ma'am, because lizard is uricotelic.
Very good. And frog is?
Aquatic amphibia is ammonotelic.
Okay. Next one.
And frog is also uricotelic. Ureotelic.
Okay, what is the 11th one? Yeah, you're becoming a pro. I'm very happy. Make sure you're getting this in your exam also.
11th one. Flaw in GFR activates the release of renin. Because load this thing, juxtaglomerular cell to release renin. Yes.
Very good. Okay. Just give me a second.
Juxtaglomerular cell.
How can people be so dumb? Never mind. Yes, next one.
Which of the following characteristics is common for both human and adult frogs? Ureotelic mode of excretion.
What?
Which of the following is common for both humans and adult frogs? Ureotelic mode of excretion.
Okay.
Some tadpoles only will give ammonia, no? Or tadpoles give urea?
Tadpoles should give ammonia.
Then correct only. Option D. Ureotelic mode of excretion.
Sorry, I lost the question number here.
Ma'am, 12. You can see which of the following characteristics. This one.
Human and adult frog. Okay, fine. Next.
Ma'am, this one.
Oh, by the way, yeah. So when we study structural organization, no, in that frog portion is not there, but still you need to know that. We and frogs, what is the major?
Even earthworm is not there.
Earthworm is not there, but these animals, we are already studying them in the animal kingdom chapter. So based on
that earthworm.
Yes. Yeah, so based on that, they will definitely ask about a frog and earthworm to a certain extent. So these basic characteristics you need to know. We have, do we have nucleus in our RBC?
Do we have?
Nucleus in our RBC?
No.
Yeah, we don't have, but frogs have.
Oh.
That's one basic characteristic difference.
Okay, ma'am.
And another difference is that we are internal fertilization, they have external fertilization.
Outside the body. Tadpole is fertilized.
Correct, yes. Okay, now go to the 13th one.
1 second, ma'am. Which of the following is not part of renal pyramid?
What is a renal pyramid?
Consists of peritubular capillaries, collecting ducts, and Henle's loop.
Very good. Why not the convoluted tubules?
Because that is not part of renal pyramid.
What is a renal pyramid?
Peritubular capillaries, collecting ducts, and loop of Henle.
What is renal pyramid, I'm asking?
Oh, like definition.
Yeah, like if you had to tell me what is a renal pyramid, how will you explain?
Ma'am, it is this thing.
What thing?
What is that? Only medullary part or something.
Correct. So pyramid-like structure present in the medullary region is called renal pyramid or medullary pyramid.
So convoluted tubules are not present they're present in cortex.
Very good. Next one.
I'm a pro, no, ma'am.
Yes, you're very pro. Please maintain it. Don't break it down and break my heart.
Which of the following correctly explains the function of specific part of human nephron?
You remember where we saw this podocytes? I actually told you about podocytes.
They create minute spaces for filtration of blood into Bowman's capsule, ma'am.
Your luck is very right, but I don't know. This is just wild guess, no?
No, I just read it off.
That is the correct answer.
Whoa. No, you asked what are podocytes. No, it was written there. So I didn't realize it was an option. I just read it.
Very nice. So, like I told you, there are 3 layers in between the like the Bowman's capsule to the proximal convoluted tubule. So the blood that has to pass through a basement membrane, then it has to pass through the podocytes.
Oh, now I remember where you mentioned.
So that is where we learned about podocytes. Okay. So the correct answer is that. Why is B not correct?
Henle's loop, major reabsorption of... No, ma'am. In PCT, only reabsorption takes place. Major.
Excellent. Yes. Next one. Why is the C option wrong?
C. It is Na plus, no, ma'am, not K plus.
Very good. And what about D?
Afferent carries it towards, ma'am. Afferent carries it away.
Okay, good. Next one, 15th one.
Ma'am, even if I hadn't known what this thing was, podocyte, I would have got the answer because the remaining 3 are wrong.
Correct, yes. But still, you need to know what if the other 3 options you didn't know. And you would be in trouble, no?
When someone drinks a lot of water, ADH release is not suppressed.
When someone drinks a lot
of water, ADH is suppressed.
Very good. Why should ADH be suppressed?
Because ADH makes the urine dilute. Already it is very dilute.
Correct. Excellent. Good boy. 16.
Oh, ma'am. Oh, yeah. Increased blood flow. Decreased blood flow is angiotensin 2.
Decreased blood flow. Yes.
Blood flow. Decrease only, is angiotensin 2.
Yeah.
So it's decrease.
Hey, which question are you in?
15th.
We finished now. 15th, the answer is A.
I know, ma'am, but I'm telling why C is wrong.
Oh, like that. Oh, sure, I'm so proud of you. 16th one.
Uricotelic, uric acid.
Yes. Who releases uricotelic? I mean, who are uricotelics?
Birds. And reptiles.
Excellent. Next one. 17th one.
Which one of the following statement in regard to excretion by human kidney is correct? Descending loop of Henry is impermeable to water. It is not correct. It is ascending that is impermeable to water. Next, distal convoluted tubule is incapable of absorbing HCO3. DCT absorbs HCO3, no, ma'am? Yes. Nearly 99% of glomerular filter. Wrong. Only 70 to 80%.
I am so proud of you.
Correctly, I got, no, ma'am.
Yeah, answer is C.
Only 70 to 80% is... Because in some other question it was written, no, ma'am.
1 second, sir. The question... Read the question, no?
Which of the following is correct?
Correct. Answer is C. Okay. Now, that 70 to 80% you remember, but you don't remember what it was associated with. It was associated with the PCT. Here, in this question, they're talking about all the renal tubules. That is your PCT, DCT, and loop of Henle.
So, 99%. Correct.
So, 99%. But out of that 99%, 70 to 80% happens in PCT. Got the logic there?
Yeah.
So, the answer is C.
The principal nitrogenous excretory compound in humans is synthesized. The liver it is synthesized in.
Very good.
But eliminated by bile, eliminated through kidney.
Very good. Correct. Now go to the 20th question.
20th.
28th.
28th. 28th. Concentration of urine depends upon the length of Henle's loop.
No.
Hello?
No.
No, I'm reading the options. I'm not telling the answer.
It is so easy to confuse you.
Ma'am, it is length of Henle's loop. It is length of Henle's loop. You are confusing me. More the length.
Yes, I am.
This. It is length of Henle's loop.
Why? How? Tell me.
Ma'am, in Henle's loop only water and NaCl is reabsorbed and absorbed by that counter current mechanism.
Excellent. Yes.
So we only told if the Henle's loop is more lengthy, then more this thing will take place. If Henle's loop is less lengthy, then less it will take place.
The osmolarity will change. Correct. Yeah. Good. Excellent. It's the length of Henle's loop. Good.
Ma'am, but more length is more diluted, no?
So more length means more, no. More length means, it will be diluted, yes.
Less length is concentrated.
Correct, yes. Because lesser reabsorption into the interstitial tissues. Good, good. So, yeah, as I said earlier, when I taught you, the portions which are very, very important are the like urine formation, RAS, ANF, and then comes like the remaining things, okay? So whenever you're studying this chapter, prioritize it in this order. Okay, always these kind of questions are repeated. If you keep scrolling down also, you will see that. Okay, so now, wait, let me just see some question which is different. 35th question.
35th, 32nd, 33rd, 35th. Glucose is taken back from glomerular energy it requires. Active transport.
Very good. Go to the 39th question. That's a very important question. Recently also they asked last year.
Breast border appearance. We know this, no?
Which one?
PCT.
Very good. Yes. Please don't forget
the above they have given.
Chumma they have given. Answer is PCT only. Okay. 27th one.
20. Conversion of ammonia to urea is done by. This I don't know.
I told you this cycle. We also learned the urea cycle in short.
Or arginine.
No. These products are formed. Arginine, citrulline, fumaric, all are formed. But the cycle is called as ornithine cycle.
Ornithine cycle.
Yes. Okay. What is juxtaglomerular apparatus?
Ma'am, it is the macula densa cell and the other one.
Where is the macula densa cell present?
Afferent arteriole. Sorry. It is present in the thing.
Which thing?
Wait, I forgot.
DCT.
I know macula piece. No, ma'am, wait.
It's present next to the DCT.
DCT, correct. And afferent arteriole.
Afferent arteriole cells are called as?
Starts a G, no, ma'am?
Juxtaglomerular cells.
Juxtaglomerular cells.
Together, they are called as juxtaglomerular apparatus. So, give me the answer for this question. Where is the question? Oh, I just saw. 22nd one.
22nd?
Yes.
Angiotensinogen is a protein produced and secreted by angiotensinogen. No? It is not liver cell.
Yes, we even saw this again, and you're telling me it is not liver cells. You remember the diagram I showed you?
When, ma'am?
Like few minutes before when we were discussing RAS.
Yeah.
When it was released by kidney, then that is your juxtaglomerular cells. Then there was this liver diagram next to which the angiotensinogen was released.
Oh shit, it went off to some other page. Oh, liver.
Correct. Answer is liver. Angiotensinogen is released by the liver.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I think we covered almost all the questions in this chapter. So you're like ask us to just go read the textbook so that you're thorough with this chapter once again and you're not confused when you see the question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So tomorrow on Thursday we'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday we'll have class.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because I'm coming back only tomorrow. So yeah.
Where are you, ma'am?
I'm in Coimbatore.
Oh, I thought you're coming to Bangalore.
No, I came and I came back also.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm Jayanagar.
Yeah.
Ma'am, did you go to Glenn's? I told you, it's too good.
No, I couldn't. I didn't have time.
Whoa. Okay, ma'am.
Cool. So I'll meet you on Thursday, okay?
Thursday, 1.5 hours will do, ma'am. One big session you create and keep. So one continuous session, 1.5 hours will do.
If you sit, I don't have any trouble in teaching.
Okay, ma'am. Done.
Okay.
Which chapter Thursday?
Thursday, 11:30, no?
Which chapter, ma'am?
Oh, next is, I think, locomotion.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
11:30 or 12:30, I'll tell you, okay? Because in school, we have mock practicals.
Okay.
So if they keep mock practicals, means they'll keep for 3 hours.
Sure, okay. No problem. Let me know.
Okay.
Okay, bye.